Hello, everyone, and welcome to Evolve Yourself TV. Welcome! It's been 6 days since I streamed. 6 days, 6 whole days. I guess what, you're supposed to rest on the seventh day? Is that the deal? Is that the deal? Is when God was creating the world, he would rest on the seventh day? I'm not resting on the seventh day. I'm not buying into that. I need to stream. I'm here to teach guided meditation to the world, and chess and philosophy. So, I can be flexible. Ignorant, hey, good to see you, man. How's it going? My trusty mod, Ignorant, is here. Ignorant is actually one of the longest followers. He's been following since the beginning, and that's pretty cool. It's pretty cool. Uh-oh, is it really happening? Is it really happening? Do we actually have Harem King here? Here we go, brother. Here we go. And I don't even know if you've seen my new setup. Have you seen my new setup? This is the new setup, man. Dude, I am so grateful that you're here, man. This is great. This is awesome. VIP Harem King. How are you doing tonight, man? How's everything going with you? How's life? How's the universe? How's your Tesla? How are the cigars? Well, yeah, I don't know. And JT, you're saying a Harem King, you're out of jail. First of all, before I get into that, JT is my channel shaman. All right, she is incredible. She has been here since the beginning as well. And she's one of my longest subscribers, but most importantly, she regulates the channel energy here. And that's super important because you never know what's going to happen, especially when Harem King's in here. When Harem King has entered the picture, I need JT to be assertive. Otherwise he's just going to keep pushing. He's a limit pusher. He's a boundary pusher. But it's good. It's good to see you, Harem King. And JT, it's always a pleasure. Look, I got your Malan right here. I got your fire quartz. I'm all ready, right? And I have Holly's bracelet. My friend who passed away, I wear this to remember her. My good buddy, frequently misunderstood. Some of you might know this guy. He actually came into town. He's the guy that made all my emotes. It was pretty amazing. He's like a super awesome dude. He made all my emotes. And I don't know if you can see these. Yeah, you can see these rings right here, right? He gave me these 2 rings right here and this cool necklace right here. I don't know if you can. Yeah, you can't really. It doesn't really come through very well here. But he gave me these, and he gave me this ring a while back too. So I have some rings now. I have some rings. I got rings on my fingers. Oh, we got Eris here, man. Aristotle. Big shout out to Aristotle. One of my brothers, man. Super awesome dude. A streamer here on Twitch. He's a philosopher. He's got a PhD in philosophy. And I always say, I just have a lowly master's in philosophy. He's got a PhD. That means he went to grad school 3 more years than I do. I mean, I'm assuming, Eris, did you complete your program in 5 years? But typically it's like a 5-year program, right? It's cool that you're here, man. Everyone check out Aristotle. Drop him a follow. He's a good dude. He's in it for the good of everyone. He promotes health and well-being and love and kindness. And he's also a funny motherfucker, let me tell you. Eris he's got a damn good sense of humor. And, you go to his streams, you don't just talk philosophy, but you talk anything that people want to talk, as long as it's not like, complete, racist nonsense or shit like that, right? Harem King, you gotta be careful when you're in Eris's chat. He's probably not gonna be as tolerant with you as I am. Let's see. You say, is that egg for your Yanni? Is that egg for my Yanni? This egg right here is a fire quartz. This is a fire quartz. This was sent to me by JT Farms many moons ago. I don't know how many moons. I don't know. JT, have you been keeping track of the moons? I don't know how many moons ago you sent this to me, but this is a very important thing. In fact, whenever I stream, I bring it out, And I actually just collect everyone's souls in this. This is just, I collect all the souls of the people that come to this these meditations, and then I give JT her cut. No, I'm just kidding. It's a fire quartz though. It's pretty cool. Let's see. Anyways, check out Eris. Drop him a follow. Good dude. Harem, you say, what the fuck, Agni? This is getting ridiculous. You're too much of a Sigma. By the way, what does that even mean? Like, I have no fucking idea what that even means, man. What is that? You're too much of a Sigma male to follow dumb rules. So what is a Sigma male? Maybe we should look it up. I'm gonna look it up right now because I don't know. I know what an alpha male is because that's what I am. Let's see, Sigma male. A male who occupies a position outside a social group or group hierarchy. You're a lone wolf. Well, that's awesome. That's fucking cool. Yeah, I'm kind of a lone wolf also. So that's pretty neat. But I'm kind of like a hybrid. I'm like an alpha lone wolf. Like I'm like an alpha. Like basically, I go into groups and I tell everyone, I'm like, look, I am Agni James. We're going to do some amazing shit here. I'm going to be the fucking entertainer. I'm going to be the leader. You're all going to bow down before me. And then I also just kind of go off and do my own thing, right? So it's kind of one of those things. No, I'm just playing. But that's kind of how it is in my head right now, at least in the moment. Let's see. Eris, you said, 5 years, man. Dude, that is dedication. I was burned out after 2, man. After 2 years... and by the way, this is something very important and something I've been thinking about lately. Philosophy is very, what's the best way to put it? It's destabilizing, right? I don't know. You seem pretty like calm and collected, and like you seem like you don't have any mental health issues or whatnot. But like for me, philosophy was very destabilizing. And for a lot of people, 80% of the people in my program had mental illness. Let's see. Holy shit! What do we got here? Harem King, you stream elements to subscribe for 3 months in a row. Well, thank you so much, man. Thank you so much for gifting us a sub to Stream Elements. It's totally appreciated. I'm up to 2 now. I'm up to 2 for the month. That's awesome. Thank you, man. I always love it that you donate to like Stream Elements. Stream Elements is like rocking because of you, man. I appreciate that. I appreciate you, dude. I appreciate the support, all the support you give to the channel, man. You are the reason the Discord continues, pretty much. Like and even though like I disagree with a lot of your content, I'm like a big freedom of speech guy, right? I feel like if someone does not have a venue to express whatever's on their mind, assuming it's not going to be pernicious to someone in their environment, to like cause them to die, right? Then I feel like you should be able to express your opinion, right? So I appreciate you, man, and thank you again so much for that, dude, for that subscription. Let's see. By the way, the toenail is falling off. Can you post it? Yeah, post it on Discord. We'll bring it up. Post it. Let me know once you post it, and we'll bring it up. We will definitely bring it up. Oh, let's see. You said, wait, you don't agree with your content? I agree with some of your content. I love your free speech stuff. I love all this stuff you talk about with free speech. But here's the thing. Nowadays, if you start saying you're a free speech guy, everyone just kind of like lumps you in the far right political spectrum. I'm not far right at all. In fact, I'm left wing. But I'm just really, free speech is super important to me. The ACLU fought for years and years and years to keep free speech going, and I don't know, things have gotten kind of weird lately, but I still feel like we should be able to speak our minds, and when we can't speak our minds, then that shit just bubbles up and burns inside, and then people unleash it on the world, and that's even worse, so let people talk, let the masses talk, right? That's at least that's my opinion. Hey, Goddess Nova! Holy shit, Goddess Nova's here. Okay, my automated... we got a hats off. Okay, hold on a second with the hats off redemption. Let's see. You said, "Hey brother." Okay, I don't have my automatic shout out for you in right now. Are those zeros or O's? By the way, Goddess Nova. I'm gonna assume they're zeros. I'm gonna put you in right now because I don't wanna forget, and I know I will forget because I've had a long day. Right, so let's Goddess Nova. Geo. Yeah. Okay. All right. Cool. I hope those aren't zeros. If they're zeros, I'm going to be pissed. I won't really be pissed, but like, I don't know. I just want to like make sure I'm getting this all correct. Okay. So you're always changing your name is the thing, man. You're always changing your name. Goddess Nova. Okay. There we go. There we go. All right. So we got that. And then we got shout out, Goddess Nova, and we're in. Bam. Okay. Goddess Nova. What the fuck? You were already in here. Oh, I don't think I had the right amount of S's. Let me see. Let's go back. All right. Goddess Nova. No, there is only one S. GODDES. NOVA. Why did I don't know. Oh, those are zeros. All right. I gotta fucking fix everything now. You're messing with me, man. You're messing with me. By the way, Goddess Nova is an awesome VTuber. Goddess Nova is like has this beautiful VTube thing, and it's just incredible. And we're gonna change it now to the automatic shots. I now have you down twice, so I gotta delete both of those, and then we'll get this going. So we're going to do a lot of chess today. This is going to be a really exciting stream. I hope you're all ready. I hope you're all like super pumped. Maybe we'll talk some philosophy even. Like I'm feeling pretty good today. Eris, what have you been thinking about with philosophy lately? Like what's going on in your mind? I know you just got back to school, so you've probably been super busy, but I hope you've been still like exploring philosophy on your own. All right, let's go back here. Let's delete both of these. Well, I can just edit it. That's perfect. Okay, so that was the problem. I never can tell the difference between zeros and O's. Is there like a trick to that? Or do you just have to not be like an idiot? All right. So there we go. And there's one S. Goddess Nova. And then we have to go to over here. Actually, hold on a second. There we go. All right. Everything is going to be right again. Everything's going to be beautiful. Okay, there we go. 1S. There we go. Okay, cool. All right, they're beautiful. So you're in Goddess Nova, and let me delete the other one that I just created because there we go. Okay, bam, solid. That's Chicago style. Okay, all right. Anyways, let's see what else is going on here. Holy shit! We got Swiss R. We got Swiss R and Fitness Yoga in here. We got Swiss R and Fitness Yoga. All right, this is getting exciting. Aloha to you, Fitness Yoga, otherwise known as Swiss R. Swiss R is Twitch. Swiss R has 7 monitors open right now. He has 7 different connections to the internet, and he's got 7 different Twitch windows open right now, and he's basically regulating the show. That's what he does. Swiss R is incredible. He's from Switzerland, super awesome dude. He's done travel streams in the past where he takes you around and you get to see churches from the 1600s. It's incredible. And he lives in the most beautiful environment in the world, which is also amazing. And I'm sure the air is pretty fresh where you live, right? The air outside Chicago is not fresh. By the way, I just found out something interesting. Chicago has the highest rate of rat infestation of any other city in the U.S. We have so many fucking rats in Chicago. It's crazy. It's crazy, dude. Luckily, it doesn't affect me where I live. I'm out a little bit outside of Chicago, but Chicago, if you want some rats, if you want to deal with some rats, come to Chicago. It's gonna be interesting. So you're on 2 accounts right now. You're on Fitness Yoga and you're on Swiss R. So this is getting intense. Let's give a shout out to the Swiss R account as well. Yeah, dude. Shout out. Swiss _R. Bam. There we go. All right. Join us in following Swiss R. Okay, so I think we're catching up, maybe. Let's see. Harem King, you say, Aristotle, if I gift you a sub, would you sleep with your wife? That's interesting. Probably not. $5 million is your fee? Dude, that's intense, man. I'll tell you what, Harem King, if you give me 1 million, I'm gonna do it for 1 million. Well, who's your wife though? Who is your wife? That's an important question, right? Like, if your wife is like just loaded with STDs and like is like, you know, the most unattractive human being on the planet, and is gonna kill me in the process, I'm not gonna sleep with your wife, right? Yeah, like, I don't know. Maybe we should talk. Maybe we should talk a little bit. Wait, are you married now? I thought you were. Did you actually get married? Because I know you had a fiance for a while, and then you were gonna break things off. And I know you were previously married. Like, what's your current sitch, dude? And you have kids, dude. And by the way, a lot of people don't know this, and I know I'm sharing sensitive information, but Harem King actually has at least one kid, and so he's a father. Like, that's pretty badass, dude. I want to see you interact with your kid, man. I want to see. You should stream, and you should have your kid on stream with you. I think that would be cool. All right, Harem King, you say, are you still upset with Nova catfishing you? No, I don't think Nova was catfishing you. I don't think that's going on. All right, where else are we at here? I missed. Okay. Oh, hats off. We got to do hats off. All right, I'll be right back. Get ready. Get ready. All right, here we go. Here we go. We got the Cubs. I was at the Cubs game 2 days ago. I saw them play the Brewers. It was pretty fucking badass, dude. The Brewers are the number one team in the NL Central. The Cubs were 4 games back going into it, and they beat the Brewers. They won 2 out of 3 against the Brewers, and now they're only 3 games back, and they were second in the wild card spot when I checked last. So yeah, I'm representing the Cubs. Might as well represent the Cubs, right? We might make the playoffs this year. It's kind of cool. All right, so we got the hat in. Let's see, where else are we? I think we're starting to catch up. Harem King, you say JT is far alt uber right? No, I kind of doubt that. In fact, I know for a fact she's not. How's it going, bro? How are you doing? Awesome. Yeah, I've been doing pretty good. I mean, it's weird. I've been having like a lot of like really high highs and a lot of really low lows. Yesterday I was like, if I just go to sleep and don't wake up, it's probably a good thing, right? But then today I've been feeling fucking incredible. I cleaned my entire house. I went so fucking intense. So I live in a condo. I said house, but like home, I guess I should have said. I live in a condo, right? I cleaned fucking crazy condo cleaning today. It was like I cleaned for 7 hours and 21 minutes. Can you imagine just nonstop 7 hours and 21 minutes of cleaning? My fucking place is immaculate right now. You will not find a speck of dust anywhere. My whole fucking place is perfectly clean. I mean, I got in there behind the fridge. I got in there, I was like in the oven. I was like fucking going crazy. My bathrooms, I could eat off my bathroom floors. I could eat off my kitchen floors. Everything's vacuumed. I took out the extensions on the vacuum cleaner and got on all the crevices and everything like that. It was pretty fucking badass, it was pretty wild, right? So things are going good. Harem, you say Agnes skipping my comment. Let's see. I don't know what comment you're talking about. Aristotle jokes. I'm not married. No, you're married, Harem King. Don't ever take that away from yourself. All right, where else are we at in chat? I missed a shit ton of stuff. Let's see. Nothing new. Actually, a father of 2. Don't forget Caesar. Yeah, that's right. A father of 2. Okay, you got Caesar. That's right. Yeah. Even if you tell me you're not married, I'm still gonna say you're married, dude. I'm gonna spread my own false news, right? If you can spread your own fake news, I'm gonna spread my fake news. Let's see, Eris, you say Agni is in better shape too. You take him up on that. Okay. Well, to what? To have sex? I don't even know what I'm talking about here. I got lost in the chat, so I don't know. Eris, Eris, man, you're my brother, man. You're my brother. I'm unfortunately, and I say this seriously. Unfortunately, I'm straight. But if I was gay, dude, you would be the guy. You would be the guy, man, for me. I don't know if I could be just talking out of my ass. I don't even know what the hell we're talking about right now. Yeah, Caesar. By the way, Caesar is Harem King's dog. Caesar is Harem King's dog. And Caesar is, by the way, one of the coolest fucking dogs I've ever seen. I love Caesar, dude. I love that dog. That's a good dog. He's always posting. You haven't posted anything about Caesar in a while, man. What the fuck, dude? Give me some more dog posts in Discord. And by the way, did you ever post the toenail that came off or not in Discord? I know you said you were gonna, but we'll see. Eris, you say Agni is in better shape too. You take him up on that. Yeah, I mean, I'm in pretty good shape. By the way, Eris, what is your sexual preference anyway? I know you're at least bi or straight or like something like that. I know you're straight. I think you're straight, right? But you might be bi or something. I don't know what the fuck people are anymore. Like, dude, I know a guy that says that I know a dude that fucked another dude in the ass, and he says he's not gay because he fucked the other dude. And it's like what is that even a thing? Is that like a legit thing? Like, I mean, because I was under the impression that if you have sex with a man, you're at least bi, right? And he refuses to say that he's bi or gay because it was his dick going into the other dude's ass. I don't know like what the situation is with that. Can someone help me out here? Like, I mean, I feel like the world is passing me by, and I don't even understand these like subtleties of like of sexual intercourse anymore. Harem King redeemed Parmenides makes an appearance. All right, this is gonna get crazy. All right, so what did you already do, Agni, or chess? Or I've done no chess today and no meditation today. All right, so we still got both of those coming, and I will get to Parmenides in just a second, and I think we're all caught up. On everything else, and we're good. Okay, all right. Okay, so he hasn't done anything yet. We just started. Thank you, JT. Thank you for regulating. Okay, I'm gonna go get Parmenides. And this is not going to be a pleasant experience. And I just showered, and now I'm going to have to re-shower after this. So thanks a lot, dude. She's a good cat. Those of you who don't know, my cat is named Parmenides. My favorite philosopher is a pre-Socratic by the name of Parmenides. And I'm sure Aristotle knows a lot about Parmenides, right? What is, and what is not, right? That's literally how he starts out his metaphysics. And it makes sense, right? And when he says what is, he's talking about what exists. So basically, what exists, because obviously if it exists, it exists. And what doesn't exist, because obviously if it doesn't exist, it doesn't exist. That light just went off, and that pisses me off. I got to charge that. Give me 1 second. I got to charge this. All right. Let's get this fucker charged. Woo! All right, we're gonna do that for now. I don't want those lights dying during the meditation. That's like my main thing. And the Cubs hat I can leave on for a little bit. Okay. What we got a clip? We got some clips here now. The present king of France is bald. The present king of France is bald. Yeah, right. That's the old shit from philosophy, right? You know, in academic philosophy, we like to talk about the present king of France is bald, right? It doesn't refer to anything, right? It misfires, right? It's because there is no king of France, right? So like, and then you go into philosophy of language, and they're like, well, wait, hold on, you know, like, so what does this mean? What does this mean? We can refer to something that doesn't exist. So obviously this goes against the referential theory of meaning, right? Because you know the layperson on the street thinks like, oh, how do people learn language? You know, how do people learn how to denote given objects in the world, right? So it's like, oh, well, you're a little kid and you point to something and you say, okay, you say that right there is, you know, you say, mom, what is that? And they say, your mom says, that's a car. And then you point to another thing and you say, what is that? You know, and your mom's like, oh, I don't know, that's a dog, right? But there's a lot of problems with the referential theory of meaning. there's a lot of major strong objections. For one, you can refer to things that don't exist, like unicorns, right? So if you can never point to a fucking unicorn, and like say and say that's what a unicorn is, or the King of France, like how is that? How are we able to actually denote meaning and denote reference? We're going into philosophy now. All right, evidence. We got evidence from Goddess Nova. Let's bring this up, but I always have to bring it up in a really weird way because, probably because I don't know. I'm like fucking. All right, let's get this going. I just got to copy this, copy to clipboard, then close it here, then come back here, and it helps me when I talk my way through it. I'm sorry if it's like really fucking annoying. Okay, we got this then, and then, all right, we got this, well, this, and then we got to turn the volume all the way up for some reason, because that's just the fucking way. By the way, Eris, do you have 2 monitors? Everyone tells me that if you stream, you should have 2 monitors, and I only have 1 monitor, so I think that fucks me. All right, so then let's go to display. All right, okay, we're ready. Are you all ready? And I'm going to turn this desktop audio up so you should all be able to hear this. And let's see what we got here. I'm straight, but if I was gay, dude, you would be the guy. You would be the guy, man. I don't know if I could be just talking out of my ass. I don't even know what the hell we're talking about right now. Yeah, Caesar. Fortunately, thank you so much for the clip. By the way, I appreciate it. I totally appreciate that. Anyone who ever clips something from me, I really appreciate it because I'm sitting here, I'm doing my streaming thing. I can't do any clips, right? I can't do any clips. And we got Lumpy Dragon Potato. Holy shit. He's another fucking awesome human being. A big shout out to Lumpy Dragon Potato. Lumpy Dragon, man. What's going on in the Minecraft world these days, man? How have you been? Welcome into my chat. Welcome into my stream, dude. It's always good when I see people when people come in who fucking and check it out and who people I know from like Eris' stream or from Noger's stream or from all the other philosophy streamers, right? Lumpy's a smart dude, man. I really like Lumpy. He's a good human being. He's just like, I feel Lumpy. Have you ever done anything vicious in your life? Like, I feel like you've never done anything like incredibly vicious to another human being, like intentionally. Like, I'm not talking about like self-defense. I'm not talking about self-defense. Have you ever just like been like enraged at a person without even good justification and just like, attacked them like, physically or like done something like to like get them fired or done something vicious? I really don't think you have, man. I think you're just like too nice of a human being. I don't think you lose your shit very often, and project it onto others, right? All right. Oh yeah, that's right. Lumpy has a PhD in organic chemistry. By the way, Lumpy, I don't know if you know this about me. I studied and I have a bachelor's in molecular biology. That was one of my I double majored in undergrad, so I know molecular bio and psychology. And then I completely switched gears years later, and I was like, you know what? Because here was my thing. Here was my whole fucking thing. I was like, I want to learn about truth. My whole life, I wanted to learn about truth. I wanted to know as much as I could about truth. So I was like, science is going to get me to truth. So I went all in on molecular bio, all in on psychology, and it still didn't lead me to the level of truth that I wanted, I mean, it was great with learning about things about the phenomenal realm, right? About the world of sensory experience. Like, science is incredible for like understanding like, how to cure diseases and how to like, do all sorts of cool shit. We use, build bridges and all sorts of cool stuff, right? But it doesn't get into the foundational nature of reality, and it doesn't question that like philosophy does, right? Like, what is actually the most fundamental thing, and you can say it like whatever it is, like right now in science, like they say what Big Bang is like is pretty much foundational, something like that, and then like there's going to be like a fucking expansion and then contraction. I don't know where we're at. They always change their theories. But yeah, I was a molecular bio guy. I loved genetics. Genetics is I still have a strong passion for genetics. I fucking love that field. Like the sophomore level genetics class I took was actually one of the coolest classes I've ever taken in my life. And a lot of it had to do with the fact that my professor was like Dr. Kurtz. He was brilliant. He was fucking brilliant for one, and for two, we would always start out like focusing on like the tiny on like something like, physics related, right? And then we would go up to chemistry. He'd say, okay, let's pop up a level to chemistry and see how this is all relevant and related. And then we'd pop up to biology and see how that was all related. And then we'd pop up to we just keep popping up, to like higher levels of science. And then next thing you know, he's like, so, we get up all the way to like astronomy and all sorts of shit. And then next thing you know, he's like, okay, so then why does this matter? Why is any of this important? Right. And so it was a really cool, that's the one thing that he instilled in me. So that was, I think is fucking brilliant and is genius and is awesome. And I think every teacher should try to instill that in their students, to look at the different levels and see how they're all related, how they're all interconnected, and why it's relevant and why it's significant. That's just important. All right, I'm okay. Redeemed. Change the room lighting. All right. Well, that light's fucked up, man. So I got to go with. All right, there. How's that? Is that okay for now? All right, there we go. Now, because the other light's not working because it's charging right now. So all right. Yeah, you and all your fucking redemptions, man. You and all your redemptions, dude. Unpin after. I don't want to unpin. I don't want anything pin. By the way, you just ate 6 edibles. How many milligrams? Because this is serious. 6 edibles. If these are like 50 milligram edibles and you just ate 6, like I don't know, man. I don't know. I might have to fly to California and like fucking. And breathe some fire on you or something, dude. I just don't know how that's gonna work. Okay, all right. Harem King, you say Lumpy didn't enjoy your sexual comments. I didn't even know you said any sexual comments. Oh, did you like the Agni memes? Yeah, I like the memes. I mean, you're good with memes. That's good. All right, but hold on. What sexual comments are you talking about? Lumpy is very angry. He attacked you. What? Lumpy is a villain. He's basically the green goblin. Lumpy, you said you had to ban Harem King from Twitch. So that's common. That's common, dude. No, that's perfectly fine, dude. He gets banned all the time. Like this is nothing new. This is nothing new. Harem King. By the way, he used to be Chad Guy, and then JT, do you remember what was his middle name? It was Chad Guy, and then something else, and then Harem King. I can't remember. I can't recall his middle name. His not middle name, but his the name after he got bad for whatever. He stopped using Chad Guy. But yeah, anyways, he's always getting banned from places. And I'd say the majority of the time, they're probably justified, but maybe not. Who knows? I'm a ridiculously tolerant human being. I'm like super tolerant, and I'm trying to fucking make him come on to the good side, I'm trying to bring him to the light of perfect love and oneness, and treating others with as much love and kindness and compassion. You know what I want from Harem King? You know what would make my fucking year? If Harem King all of a sudden just basically started forgiving his enemies, and was loving and kind to all the people that maybe he held grudges with against at one point, or just was a little more tactful. Maybe I could go with that. But I love Harem King. I mean, he keeps my Discord running. Okay, all right. Where else are we at now? And I don't want to run out of red light, so I'm gonna have to go back to. Wait, no, we're gonna have to go back to that. Okay, yeah, we'll have to go back to that and that. Oh yeah, that light's not working. Okay, where else are we at here? Harem, you say, can you post your bodybuilding stuff on Discord? Oh, by the way, you're actually a bodybuilder working on pro 6'4", 229 pounds Iberian man. I don't know what Iberian man is. What is Iberian man? I've never heard that. And then and by the way, you're not 6'4", dude. I've seen you, man. You're not 6'4". You're not. I don't even think you're as big. I don't think you're as big as me, man. I'm 6'2". I'm 6'2". I'm fucking muscular as fuck. I almost have a six-pack now. It's getting close. It's getting close. I've been really So the island trip is next weekend. So like I've been going hardcore on my abs. I'll actually show you. Let me show you some of the ab stuff I do. There's an awesome 10-minute ab video. Let me bring it up here right now. This is cool. If you want a six-pack, here. Let me bring this shit up here. This is good. I do this like five times a week. Let's see. And I have my own ab workout that I developed over time, and then I do this 5 times a week. All right, here we go. So this dude is fucking. Wait, hold on. Oh, I gotta show you guys. All right, this is a great fucking ab workout, man. This is a killer ab workout. It's no joke. It's no joke. If you do this 10-minute ab workout, and I'll just go through it real quick because like I don't want to bore you, but let's jump. Wait, why is it not doing it? Isn't J? Oh no. All right, we're gonna have to do it this way. All right, so we got the scissors, we got reverse crunches, we got flutter kicks, Russian twists, side obliques, side plank rotations, stretch and rest, toe touches, body weight crunch, explosive sit-ups, stretch and rest, plank knee-ins, extended plank ups, stomach vacuums. All right, so we got this dude, and then we have this other chick who's fucking incredible. And her workout's actually harder than the other dude. So this chick, Pamela Reif, she's no joke. Like, because she doesn't take any breaks. She just takes 0 breaks. She's all in. She's all in. So a lot of days I do 3 ab workouts, and it's like really intense. I just do them one after the other. Yeah. Oh, by the way, that one is really good. Hold on, let me find that one. This one right here, where you go to your side, and you do this shit. It's so fucking good. It's so fucking good. It really gets the obliques. It's the most amazing thing for your obliques. And then this is great, starfish crunch, reach in, tuck out, roll in, hold, and then just straight up plank, which is like kind of like a cool down for me. I've noticed women can't do planks. Women tend to not be able to do planks as long as men, but that's just part of the nature of the beast. Men have more upper body strength. All right, so where the fuck are we now? Okay, all right. Let's see. Victor Soar's here. Holy shit, man. We got the whole crew, dude. Victor Soar, I fucking love you, man. Victor Soar's been posting chess games of his in my Discord, and they're badass. I went through one of them that was really interesting. He had an amazing defense. The dude he was playing had a dubious sacrifice. He sacrificed his knight. And then basically it was just a matter of locking things for an attack, basically for the initiative. And then Victor Soar really fucking locked everything down. And the coolest thing was when he doubled up rooks, how you were able just to fucking completely trade off material. And then when you jumped in with your knight attacking his queen, and he retreated his queen, and then you came in with your queen and you forced that fucking queen trade, dude. That was beautiful, man. That was beautiful. And I just love watching your games because you have a totally different style than me, but we're like equivalent, man. We're both in the 1800s. Oh, by the way, I got to my new all-time high today, 1864 on Rapid. 1864 in Rapid. So I'm now at my new all-time high. But I'm a much more positional player, and you're a much more tactical player. Like, you know, you're calculating everything like fucking awesome, and I'm like, oh, if I can just get my knight to D6, I'm gonna fucking win this game, right? Like, I have that intuitive understanding, and you have that that tactical understanding, which is pretty fucking cool. So. Yeah, that's cool. But Victor, sir, how you been, man? Yeah, you said you're doing good. You said you're taking a practical move for your career path, right? And take off the Cubs hat. I can't handle this anymore. Oh, by the way, I got some new cards. I got some new business cards. Let's see, my phone number is on here, so I don't want to show you that, but I'll show you this. Look at that. Look at that. Agni James, chess instructor. What do y'all think? Pretty decent, right? Pretty decent. It says over 15 years of chess teaching experience. Yeah, I'm a chess teacher. Chess teachers for life. That's how we fucking do it. That's how we do it. And those of you who don't know, I ran a chess tournament at the Avatar Yoga Festival recently, and it was pretty badass. Victor, sir, you said you got to get back in the workout grind. This is inspiring. It's totally inspiring. I mean, sometimes you just need someone to like fucking get you hyped up about something, and then you start working out, and yeah, it's like my core is like fucking crazy. I went in for a professional massage, and I had to drive an hour south because there's no massage therapist that can give me enough pressure except this one fucking intense chick. Her name's Leah, and she's a big girl, and she gets in there with her fucking elbow and all her body weight and just goes. And like when I go on massages, I want the person to stick their elbow so deep through my chest cavity that it's going to come out my back. Like I like really intense pressure, and then it's all a mental game because I just go into it. Most people shy away from pain. Victor Store and I have talked about this before, but I go into the pain. I learned that from yoga, actually. I was doing a yoga DVD 15 years ago, or maybe like 13 years ago. It was a Power Vinyasa DVD, and there was this one pose that was like super uncomfortable, and like, you know, like it was just, my oblique was like feeling like really fucking, you know, shitty and just uncomfortable, and I just wanted to get out of the goddamn posture. And the instructor was like, hey, do not shy away from the pain. View this as an opportunity to explore this area of discomfort. Go into this area of discomfort. And then for many years after that, I decided to take that as a life philosophy. So whenever something's painful and difficult and challenging, I fucking go into it. I just keep going into it, you know? And you learn a lot. You can learn a tremendous amount because otherwise you're just constantly running away. You're constantly running away. It's like, oh no, there's this negative stimulus. I better run away. I better take off. I better try to change my environment in order to get rid of the stimulus instead of just accepting the stimulus and the negative stimulus and not allowing it to be negative anymore, because you can change your perception about how you view reality, right? Okay. All right, let's see. What do we got here? Harem King, we got something from you. Change the room lighting. Let me do this my way. All right, so let's copy and paste, and I got to do all this again because I don't have two monitors. So we go here, bam, 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 and then we get the volume all the way up, it's all the way up. Now we have to go back here. And we have to go display. Okay, we are good. All right, Harem King's clip. Let's see what we got here. Pretty fucking cool. So, yeah, that's cool. Can you all hear this? I gotta double check because there's always like a lot of fucking things. Yeah, you should all be able to hear this right now. All right. So, Victor, sir, how you been, man? Yeah, you said you're doing good. You said you're taking a practical move for your career path, right? And take off the Cubs hat. I can't handle this anymore. Oh, by the way, I got some new cards. I got some new business cards. Let's see, my phone number is on here, so I don't want to show you that, but I'll show you this. Oh, so that's why you clipped it. That's why you clipped it. You wanted my phone number. Yeah, that's cool. But Victor, sir, how you been? Okay, all right, fair enough. I didn't show it. I didn't show my phone number though, man. I was able to block it out, dude. I was pretty good with that. All right, so so everything's going great. Everything's going great here. By the way, how are the 6 edibles treating you? And how many? Did you even say how many milligrams they were, man? Did you say how many milligrams they were? I don't think you did. I don't think you said how many milligrams they were. Let's see. Victor, so you say an ab demonstration? Absolutely. Yeah, right? Oh, Lumpy, replying to Aristotle. It was useful to write what I wrote in your Discord last week. My job has been pushing my stress management skills this year. So far, so good, but what a journey. My boss says my team is dealing with the most chaos in the department. Dude, yeah, work can be super stressful, man. And I'm proud of you, man, for handling it. I remember a while back you said that there was like one person in the department who was causing the majority of the stress. So yeah, just try to like, stay away from them if you can, or just try to kind of mellow them out. Maybe they should get into mindfulness techniques, right? Sorry, you say, all right, 6:20 a.m. So, and you can go to bed and party. You can go to bed that you can party the weekend. Yeah, I hear you, man. I hear you. All right. Where else are we at here? Victor, sir, you said modern Tandava is also watered down. The original Tandava is a super vigorous physical exercise and is meant to improve testosterone. Interesting. I don't know anything about modern Tandava. Modern Tandava. That sounds cool, though. And then Victor, sir, you say I never answered your question. You are going to join an MS program this spring to solidify your shift to data science right now. That's right. I thought you answered it in Discord, but maybe not. Yeah, that's awesome, dude. You're gonna get a job. That's the important thing. See, like if you're like me and you just get a master's in philosophy, you don't get a job in the field, right? Unless you want to be like an adjunct professor without benefits, making like hardly any money, right? But that's cool, dude. Yeah, you'll get a good job with data science or analytics. I mean, first of all, you're fucking smart as fuck. I mean, that's number one. And number two, you have a hard work ethic. And number three, you go into the pain, man. You go into it. You're not gonna shy away from a challenge. So that's cool. That's cool for you, man. Swiss, you say you talk to Terra Time. She's doing a lot on YouTube. I think she's also streaming. Cure Proactive. All right, let me. Why can't I copy? All right, let me copy. Let's go there. Let's go check out Terra Time. Oh, what? It's not gonna let me just copy the one word. There we go. All right. Let's go to YouTube and check out Terra Time. Let's see what Terra Time has been up to these days. And I will get the screen there in a second. Just give me 1 second. I gotta follow her anyway, so subscribe. Okay, I'm subscribed to her. Okay, so here's Terra Time. And Terra Time was all about Twitch. Hold on a second. Give me a second. All right, hold on. I gotta do this thing because my shit's fucked up. All right. Then go back here, here, and then now it should work in just a second. Display. There we go. There's Terra Time. Terra Time was like a hardcore streamer on Twitch for a long time, for many years. And I guess she's not streaming on Twitch anymore, but she's still streaming on YouTube. So that's fucking badass. Good for her. Thanks for the tip, Swiss. I appreciate it, man. I've been missing her. She was like a very important part of my life. She's from Argentina. She's got a lot of energy. She's high energy like me. She's like a super high intensity person. So she's really cool. And now that I'm subscribed, I'll be able to check her out. So that's great. Why is this thing pinned so long? You ate 6 edibles unpinned. I'm just gonna delete it. All right, there we go. That was ridiculous. Hey, Liquid Stealth is here, man. Good to see you, friend. Liquid Stealth, you're in the fitness and health community. Do you remember Terra Time? I don't know if you remember her. She was a really good fitness streamer back in the day. But now she only streams on YouTube. Yeah. So it's cool that she's streaming again on YouTube. How you been, Liquid Stealth? What's going on with you, man? Yeah, you do remember. Yeah, it's cool. It's cool that she's like back streaming. It was actually let me pause this for a second. So yeah, it was actually kind of sad. Her mother passed away, and so then I think, and that was like the catalyst that got her to stop streaming on Twitch, and I was really concerned about it and everything. But then eventually, now I guess she's gotten over it, or at least as much as you can when you lose someone you love, right? And that's just how it goes. By the way, speaking of losing someone you love, I'm going to direct all my positive love and energy to my friend Karma and her family. This last weekend, was her son's wake. Her son died, and funeral. Like their son's wake was on Saturday, and the son's funeral was on Sunday. And her son was only 16 years old. He'd been battling cancer for 3 years. It's like first he had liver cancer, and they're like, "Oh, we'll just remove the liver and give you a liver transplant." And then the cancer spread somewhere else, I think to a kidney, and then they're like, "Oh, we'll just give you a kidney transplant." and then the cancer spread. It just kept fucking spreading, and he had chemo 13 times, and it just spread, and then eventually it got in his spine, and then in his brain, and then that was it, and that was fucking it. I mean, this kid's like 16. He's ready to like live his goddamn life. You know, he's nicest kid in the world, ready to live his life, and then he's just fucking dead. Dude, being like standing by Karma, like while and giving her a big hug, like while she was just standing by her son's coffin, was like one of the most heart wrenching things I've ever experienced. It reminded me of when my sister died, and my mother and father were standing up there and just trying to just get through it, and it was just so rough. It's there's nothing worse than a parent losing a child. There's really nothing worse than that. It's just one of the worst possible things. Yeah. But anyways, that's just how it goes. Let's see. Liquid Stealth, you say I'm doing great, getting a late night meditation, and yeah, I'm gonna do some chest first, but then we're gonna hop into meditation. I don't know if you're doing meditation on your own, but yeah, we'll definitely be doing that. Victor, so you say, oh no, Aristotle, damn, JT, oh no. Well, JT, I mean, I'm sure that probably even hits you harder. I'm not going to go into details, but yeah, it was rough. And by the way, she's like one of my best friends. She's really good friends with K Rob, who comes here all the time. And it was just heart wrenching. And here was the other crazy thing about the situation. So she was standing right by the coffin, and there was like a line of people. So the line of people would come up, and they would give her a hug. And she's the strongest. She's like one of the strongest women, one of the strongest people I've ever met in my life. Just very stoic expression, right? Just very being very professional and just saying all the right things and everything. And when I got up there and gave her a hug, she completely fucking broke down. I mean, the wake was from 1 to 5, and she stood by the coffin the entire time. She didn't go to the bathroom. She didn't eat or drink anything. She just stood there greeting everyone and did not shed a single tear the entire time that we were there. And except when I walked up to her and gave her a hug. When I walked up to her and gave her a hug, she just fucking broke down crying. I was literally holding her up. It was heartbreaking. It was so sad. I mean, and that lasted for about like 2 minutes. For 2 minutes, I was holding her up, and she was just bawling. And then she recomposed herself and did not cry again the rest of the fucking time. And it was a really rough experience. I mean, and then at the funeral, she cried a little bit at the end of her speech when she was giving her speech. But yeah, she's tough as nails. And it was rough. It was really, really rough. But anyways, that's like, just like about the most depressing thing we can say. I am going to, let's see, I think I'm pretty much caught up in chat. Victor, sir, you say you still have the lifelong goal of pursuing your theories. Yeah, I mean, and dude, you're brilliant. You're going to fucking do it, man. And maybe we could work on something together at some point down the road. Right now, I'm just so fucking busy. I can't do anything. I can't do a goddamn thing anymore. Liquid Stealth, you say I'm willing to bet she needed that hug more than anything. Yeah, right. And here was the other thing. When I used to teach special education, she was a school nurse, and that's actually how I met her. She was a school nurse at the school, and when we'd be waiting there for the kids to come off the buses, because we had to escort the kids because they were special needs kids. We'd have to escort them to the rooms. So one day, she was like, yeah, I'm having a really hard day, and I gave her a big hug, and she was like so grateful. And then it just kind of snowballed. And then every morning I gave her a big hug before school started. And then K Rob, I gave her a big hug. I gave a big hug to my friend Teresa, who was there. And then everyone started hugging everyone. It was crazy. Like like everyone in the school like just became much more open and loving and kind. And it made a big difference. So I don't know if that had something to do with it or what, but she definitely needed that hug. You are absolutely right, Liquid Stealth. You're absolutely right. Okay. And by the way, did we get the shout out for you in there, man? I don't even know if we got the shout out for you. I can't. It doesn't look like we got the shout out for you. So let me give you the proper shout out. Shout out. Liquid Stealth. There we go. All right, and actually, let me Oh, it did go. Oh, it did go through. Okay. All right. Cool. All right. Cool. Okay. So, my light is charging. I'm going to run to the washroom real quick, and then I'll come back, and we are going to do we're going to play some chess. But we're not going to do a ton of chess. Probably we'll just do a little bit of chess, and then we'll do some meditation. All right. So I'll see you all in a minute. I love you all. I'll see you all in just a minute. All right, we are back. We are back and ready for action. Okay, we are back and ready for action. Yeah, Lumpy, have a great sleep, man. I'm so happy that and grateful that you stopped in, dude. It's always awesome talking to someone in the sciences, man. I appreciate you. I have a lot of respect for you, man. And yeah, dude. Sometimes in life you gotta ban Harem King. I'm just joking, Harem King. I'm just joking. But yeah, sometimes you push it. I will say this though, Lumpy, maybe you should give him a second chance at some point in the future. But yeah, Eris, thanks for the lurk, man. Much appreciated. I love you, brother. Hopefully, I'll see you soon, man. I'm gonna try streaming more often. You're a top notch dude, and just for the fuck of it, because I have the utmost respect for him. I'm gonna give him another shout out. There, we'll pin that shit to the top, dude. He's a fucking worthy human being, dude. Eris, and like I said, man, if you ever come to Chicago, you're fucking staying with me, man. Come stay with me, dude. I'll show you Chicago. I'll show you Chicago now. Sounds like Irish. Sounds like Polish, huh? We have the biggest rat infestation in the fucking country. I'll show you how it's done. All right, I love you, man. Take care. Let's see, where else are we at here? Okay, we're ready for some chess. Let's do some chess puzzles to warm up. I got to warm up a little bit because I'm a little out of sync with the chess puzzles. So we'll go here, display. Okay, so Puzzle Rush. My record is 29. The idea is you need to solve 29 you need to solve as many chess puzzles as you can within a 3-minute period. When I stream, I'm like way worse. I only do about if I can get like 20 or more when I stream, I'm usually pretty fucking happy, pretty content. But we'll see. I haven't done Puzzle Rush in a long time, so we'll see how this goes. All right, well, this should be interesting to say the least. Okay, so here we go, and I can't communicate a lot with chat when I'm playing this because I can't multitask. I don't have streamer brain, so. Here we go. Let's wish me luck, everyone. Wish me luck. Checkmate in one. Just take that. Checkmate. 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 Check. Checkmate. Checkmate. There we go. What's oh yeah. There we go. There we go. Black to move. Oh, we just do this. Okay. Let's see. We got this. Is this enough? Is this enough? Yep. And then we'll just take the rook, I guess. Why not? You know, take a fucking rook if you can, mate. Gotta take here first, and then take here. There we go. We got this idea. All right. We got this. There we go. Bam. Let's see. Now it's getting a little trickier. Oh, maybe this. Oh, I fucked that up. Okay, you can miss 3 times. You can miss 3 times. Oh, there. Duh. All right. And there's also a duh counter. I say duh a lot. Let's do this. And then we'll do this. And then this. All right. Okay, so what do we got here? Oh, pretty straightforward. We got this. There we go. Looks good. Fuck is this shit? What is this one? This is a little ridiculous. I'm not seeing this one, unfortunately. That's a shame. I'm gonna have to just I don't want to waste too much time. Oh, that was it. That was it. Okay, but then let's see what we got for the next one. Okay. Fuck. I'm still not seeing it. Nah. Okay. Don't want to waste too much time. All right. So, there we go, mate. And here we go. Nope. Like this. Mate. Oh, 21 though. 21's good. 21's good. By the way, the next move was simply this, and that would have been mate. Okay, 21 is good. 21 is good for being rusty. I'm excited that that was all right. Yeah. 21 is fine. 21 is fine. Victor, it was a queen trap. All right. Yeah. I couldn't spot that on the fly like that. I couldn't spot that on the fly, but that was good though. Yeah, you're more tactically inclined than me anyway. But that was good. I'll take 21. I'll take that. By the way, that was the first Puzzle Rush I've probably done in like 5 months or something like that, though. 5 months, right? Puzzle Rush is fun. Puzzle Rush is a lot of fun. Okay. Oh, by the way, I didn't change my category. We got to go to. We need to go to the good old chess category because we're doing chess now, right? Chess. 2.5 million followers. 2,000 viewers right now. So I'm assuming all 2,000 viewers are going to come to my stream right now. That's basically, that's what I'm planning on. So be ready, all right? Be ready. Oops. Let's see. Let's log out of here. Sign out. Okay. And then we'll just, we'll create a game. Okay. All right. So we got this. And I think everyone can see what's going on here. Yeah, I switch to chess and then everyone leaves. That's how it goes. All right. Let's play some games. Let's play some chess games. All right, cool. And maybe we can meet some... and by the way, I like playing chess games because I get people that come in for chess and then maybe they've never had exposure to meditation. So that's kind of cool too, right? All right, so I'm going to play a 10-minute game on Lichess. It's anonymous. I don't have to worry about losing points. and all that stuff. And because when I stream, I don't play nearly as well. I drop about like 200-300 points when I stream. It's pretty sad actually, but that's just how it goes. You know, multitasking is something that I'm not a pro at. Okay, so let's do this. Liquid Stealth, you've had meditation exposure, but no chess exposure. Well, now, and that's the other thing. Now you're getting chess exposure and philosophy exposure, because I have a master's in analytic philosophy. We do some philosophy talks and stuff like that. So that's kind of cool. All right. So yeah, it's there's a lot of cross pollination in my streams. Okay. So wish me luck. Here we go. All right. And by the way, I will try to make these instructive. I will try to make these instructive as possible. And D4 is what I always play with white. All right, this is looking like King's Indian, like this, and then this. Oh no, he's going in for this setup, which is different. All right, so yeah. And now I never know. I never play this correctly, but this is yeah. So now he's gonna get the bishop here, but I'm gonna get my bishop here. All right, so yeah, I think what is it? It's like this, I think. I feel like he did the move order wrong here. There's a way for me to get burned here. There's definitely a way for me to get burned here. All right, let's do this. I don't know. I'm feeling pretty fucking aggressive right now, to be honest. But I don't think it's sound. Okay, so now when he castles, this threat will be on. Sort of, but then he's got to lose. Then he's got to lose his dark square bishop, which is actually really important. Okay, so let's see. Let's just. I'm looking at this. I'm looking at this. I could even do something like this, which is kind of wonky, but then I don't like that because the knight then hops after take, and it's just all right, let's just I want to get super aggressive. I'm in a really aggressive mood right now. Now he does have ideas like this. Okay, he's pinning the knight to the king, right? That's fair. Okay, pinning the knight. Let's just do... Well, I guess we got to do this then. To defend. We'll just defend it. I'm looking at developing and then castling. Notice his knight can't develop to the natural square. If he comes here, maybe his light square bishop's going to be kind of blocked in. I feel like he needs to like break out maybe at some point, but I don't know. We'll see. His queen actually, I don't really like the positioning of his queen. I think it's kind of weird. It's kind of off. It seems like to me. Let's see. Victor, so you say I forget. Did we play? Yeah, we played 4-player chess once on stream. We did that one time. Let's see. And Liquid Stealth, you say so. The green dots are where you can place your chess pieces. Yeah, like let me show you. Like here. So like if I click here, these are just I'm just denoting different squares on the board, right? If I do like this, the arrows are where I can move my pieces to. But the dots are just denoting squares. So I could be like, oh, like if this is I want to develop my knight so I can have these squares empty so I can castle kingside, right? And by the way, chess has absolutely blown up since COVID and Queen's Gambit. Queen's Gambit was a show on Netflix. I don't know if Liquid Stealth, I don't know if you saw it, but once that came out, the average amount of games on chess.com went from 1.5 million a day to 7 million a day, which is pretty fucking amazing, man. I mean, to that chess has boomed this much. Also, since Queen's Gambit was about a girl, I've had a lot more Beth Harmon. I've had a lot more young girls enter my chess classes. I'm a chess instructor IRL, Liquid Stealth. I don't know if I ever told you that. That's what I do for a living. That's literally how I support myself. In addition to meditation and other things like that. So why is this guy not moving? What the fuck is he doing? This guy's not moving. Like, he's pissing me off. I don't know, there's really not a ton to think about here. This is not like a critical moment. I mean, if he takes, right, I just take here, and then I'm on the rook. So, like, what's he gonna do? Like, I mean, all right. So he's going in for that. Then that just helps my development. That's fine. By the way, if he takes like this, okay, well, that I'm pretty sure that doesn't work, right? Because I have this. And now he's got to take here. And now his dark square bishop is gone. Okay, well, maybe he's just looking at damaging my structure, I think. Yeah, he just wants to damage. He just wants to damage the structure. Oh, I should have taken the rook. No, wait, hold on. No, because I don't want the discoveries. I don't want the discoveries. Yeah, so there's that. And then I guess I could just take with the knight. Do I want to maintain the structure intact, or do I want to So, I mean, I could take with the king even. Dude, that's a kind of a ballsy move. I could take with the king. Where's this knight going to go? This knight's not going here. Sure, he could hop in here, but get kicked. I'm actually just going to go. I'm actually just going to do this. This is fine. And then he'll take here, and then I'm going to castle. Or maybe I shouldn't castle. Maybe I should just start going for an assault on the king side. Yeah, I like this. I like this because where's his bishop going to go? Where is his bishop going to go? Right? If he goes here, I take, he takes, and then he's got this big fucking hole. He's got on this file, like once I'm going to be pushing. If he comes all the way back here, that's great. Then where's his knight going to go? You know, his knight can't go here, can't go here. His knight would have to like hop over here, which I'm fine with. And then if he can't go here because I just trap it. So this is kind of cool. This is kind of cool. There's a lot going on here. There's definitely a lot going on here. Harem King, you say, did you watch the chess video you posted about this special cheat device? No, I did not, man. I'm gonna have to go back and look at that. When did you post it? And Victor, so you say, well, how did you you know he was going to go for knight takes e4? Yeah, right. I can't even multitask right now, but I gotta. I'm like ridiculous, man. I am fucking the worst multitasker on the planet, which you would think would be terrible for a streamer, and it kind of is. Ugh. Oh, this is beautiful. Victor Soar knows why this is beautiful. Developing with tempo, man. Oh, look at that. Look at this knight. Oh, but he might do this. I guess there's that. So maybe it wasn't as cool as I thought, right? Yeah. Okay. So he's doing this. Maybe come over here. I don't know. I'm just going to break everything fucking open right now. I'm going after his king. I am going after his king. Hardcore. I need to like get my rooks more active though. So the question is, do I trade knights here? What if I do this, and then if he takes, I take with check. But then if he doesn't take, so let's see. We got this, and then take, or oops, this, and then he does something else. I don't know. And then I just fucking take. But then he takes like this. Now my knight's all boxed out now. But then this repairs his structure. Ooh! Look at this position. This would be a cool position for my knight. I'm going for it. I think it's kind of fucking awesome. I'd love to get my knight here. And sure, he can like do stuff like this, and then I just dropped this pawn. But I didn't really because of this, right? He hops in. I pin the knight to the king or to the rook, but then with this, now it's getting a little dicey. All right. Whatever. We'll see. We'll see what happens. Okay. Let's check it out. Is he playing this? Okay, he's playing that. Now the question is, do I go for this? Uh, do I push? My rooks suck right now. My rooks are terrible right now. All right. So let's see. What about this idea? No, then the bishop comes in. This is going to open up the rook diagonal if he goes that route. It's not quite what I wanted. It's definitely not quite what I wanted, but what about this? He'll be on the... No. All right, we're just going for this. I spent too much time there. This sucks. Now the rook's going to come down. Oh, he took that way. I am so fucking happy. I am so happy that he took that way. Wow, that was a gift. That was a gift. All right. But what about this knight idea? He comes with the bishop. No, I feel like my knight's going to get trapped pretty quickly. Oh, let's do this though. This is better. Yeah, this is much better. Notice I'm eyeing this I'm eyeing the D6 pawn right now. How does he defend that pawn? Oh, just rook. I mean, I think that's it, right? That's his only move, which is good because then I can start fucking maybe piling up. All right. And this knight still can't really move, right? Now I want a fucking castle. Now I'm all about castling. This is a very vulnerable square for him. All right, cool. Evelyn! Holy shit, we got Evelyn here. We got Evelyn here. This is great. Evelyn, I'm in the middle of a game, but I will be getting to you eventually. Okay, so he's pinning my knight now, too. All right, so let's just get out of the pin. He might take. No, he wouldn't want to take because then he'll be in serious trouble. All right, let's get out of the pin. Yeah, I'd actually like it if he took, because then the knight's hit. I mean, he has ideas like this, I guess, but then take, take, I don't know. It's a little messy. I like that his rook is doing nothing. This rook is tied down to defense of the knight, right? So I do have some decent things going on. So now he got his rook active, which makes sense. All right. You know what? What if I come over here now? Now, sure, I'm in a pin. Oh, but then he just comes forward with like something like that. All right, let's try to break this open more. I really like that this knight is attacking the pawn and it's tying down this rook to this pawn. All right, so okay, so that's a pretty fucking good move. I mean, I have this. Anything else? Let's see. Ugh. All right, we got to do this stupid move now. One cool thing to note though about this position is that when there's two squares in between the knight and the bishop, the bishop blocks out the knight, right? So this knight can't really go anywhere good because of this. I'm looking to play h5 right now and break things open over here, and then start swinging some rooks around. And this rook still sucks though. I gotta get this rook active. I mean, I would like to have it right here. The problem is this pin. And then he also has this push. Evelyn, what's going on with you these days? Let's go back to chat. Yeah, what's going on? What's new with you? Tell me about the concussion. Tell me more about the concussion. All right, so he went in with that. So now I want to come in. I want to come over here. By the way, notice the knight's sitting here, And once his bishop moves, okay, so yeah, he doesn't like that, obviously. Um, All right, we're just gonna have to go with this now. This kind of sucks, but I can break all this open at least. He's got some crazy pawns here. He's up 2 pawns. Holy shit! I'm not even keeping a material count apparently, like a correct one. I want to open all this shit up. Yeah, I'm doing too much talking, I think. All right. All right, well, whatever. We're opening. We're opening this shit up. All right. Let's do this. All right. Probably not a good idea to trade material when you're down, right? Now he just has to cover this, and then probably... Oh, he covered that way, which is good. Let's do this. Throw the check in. I kind of like this, though. A little bit. It's not great. It's not winning or anything, but it's... I want to get my king up. Yeah. Oh, that's a problem. Yeah. That's a major fucking problem. This guy's just got too many pawns on me. He's gonna win this one, and that's gonna hit with check too. And then I gotta retreat. All right, this is garbage. Just complete slop. Super sloppy. But you never know. There could be some tricks in the position. I got to get my king active. I know that. We're about even on time. I like the king right here, actually. I think it's kind of cool. That was a mistake. If he pushes, though... Oh, yeah, he saw it. Let's do this. He's running low on time is the only thing. I need time burners. Yeah. Yeah. Fuck. Yeah, I'm toast. I'm toast. But time burners, time burners. He's got 8 seconds. Got him! Woo! Yeah, there we go. There we go. It wasn't pretty. It wasn't pretty. It was not pretty, but let me tell you, I stepped it up. I stepped it up. Woo! That was tough. He was objectively beating me, but you know, with the clock, you can't take anything for granted. He couldn't handle the pace. He could not handle the pace. Oh man. So yeah, everything's going good. Evelyn, though, I want to talk more with Evelyn. Evelyn is an awesome streamer here on Twitch. She is a fitness and health streamer, and she's a yogi. She literally used to own 2 yoga studios, and she is a phenomenal yoga instructor. She has amazing restorative yoga, which is really cool because that's something that I need more than everything. Hey, Evelyn, maybe when you come into Chicago, we can do some restorative yoga. But yeah, and what's going on with the concussion? I know you said you had a concussion or something. I don't know what was going on. For some reason, like I couldn't remember exactly what you said about it, but I hope you're doing well. Okay, all right, let's see. Let's just do one more game, and then we'll do some meditation. I know some of you are sticking around for meditation, so we'll just do one more 10-minute game, and then we will go into meditation. All right, so let's get this. Harem King, man. Good to see you again. I like the name though, dude. I think the name is good. I feel like you would have been really good, like, you know, a few hundred years ago, man, or actually 2,000 years ago, maybe even. All right, so yeah, let's play. Let's do this. All right, new opponent. If he plays, okay. Oh, English opening. We're gonna do symmetrical variation, probably. Yep. So that's one line. And then we do this. But I can't do that yet. So I got to do this first. There we go. And by the way, this is called a pre-move. So my piece will if he captures, my piece will automatically capture. Oh, because I fucked up the pre-move. But basically, that's the idea behind it. All right. I want to do this. Is he going to really play this shit, or is he just going to develop the knight? If he plays this, it just completely blocks the scope of his light square bishop. Notice also I'm throwing a punch at the queen. Okay, so he's just completely sidestepped it all. That's fair. My knight's pinned. Everything's holding, though, which is kind of cool. Okay, so I just got to get my dark square bishop developed and then go from there. I could take, then take. Hey, I can give him an isolated pawn, but then I'll have an isolated pawn. So I don't want to take, because then take, and then his dark square bishop can come out, and that's what I don't want. So I even have ideas of like this followed by that. It's kind of cool. It just seems slow though. It just seems really fucking slow. Let's do this. Now a lot of guys wait to take the pawn until you've already moved the bishop. Oops. Until you've already moved the bishop. So it's like if he takes now, then I have to move my bishop again. So he gains. It's like a tempo thing. I could take his knight, and then knight takes, and these knights kind of weird. But I'm more inclined to play this kind of idea. Could have also played this, which would have been fine. Well, I have this idea. He's got 3 pieces here, though. 1, 2, 3. So I gotta get another defender for there. Or I have this, but then he takes here. Yeah, I don't like that. Do I really have to go all the way back here? Wait, that doesn't even work. Oh, I think he just gained something. Maybe not. What about this? Yeah. Let's do that. Where's that queen going to go? Where is that queen going to go? That's the big question. All right. All right, let's see. So he's going there. That's great for me. This is the move I wanted to get in anyway. Notice my queen is defending the knight. My pawn's throwing a punch at his queen. He can't go here because of the fork. So he's got to go like here. Or here. He's got 2 squares he can go to. This is a bad one because then the knight's pinned to the queen. So he's going to go here. I know what move he's going to make before he makes it. Unless he's flirting with weird ideas like this. Okay, no, that he made the move I said he was going to make. All right, cool. So then what? Knight here, or just push, gain some more space. I kind of like that followed by this, or this followed by bishop over pin with the pin. All right, I'm going with this. I like space. And I'm looking to castle. Whoa, what did we just have here? Hold on. We had a... thank you so much for the follow, Volcanic 1988. That's great. That puts us at 498 followers. Those of you who are out there who have not followed, you should totally follow. I'm almost at 500. It would be awesome. I'd really appreciate it. I supposedly 500 is like a big mark for streamers. So yeah, I'm a chess instructor IRL. I also do guided meditations, and I have a master's in philosophy. So we do philosophy streams. All right, so he pushed out here. Oh, this is just from a positional standpoint. Look how beautiful this is. Look how pretty that move is. Hitting the rook, hitting the bishop. He's gonna have to move his rook probably here or here, and then I could take his dark square bishop if I want, or I could just keep my knight here because that's just such a beautiful fucking square. And he's gonna have a hard time dislodging my knight from that square anytime soon. Yeah, that. So positionally, I'm crushing right now. I'm crushing him. Positionally, at least. All right. Ooh. I was looking at queen over and then bishop here, but he's just got this. All right, let's just castle. Keep it simple. So his bishop is undeveloped. All 4 of my minor pieces are developed, and he is uncastled, which is crazy because he's white. I have a lead in development, and he's white, which is atypical. Okay. Let's see. What do we want to do here? All right, I'm gonna step forward. I have ideas of like maybe doing this, and then trading some bishops. When you fianchetto your bishop like this, when you have this pawn structure with the bishop in the center, then this light square bishop is very important. It's a very important piece. So if I can trade my light square bishop for his, okay. So now now he just fucked up. That was beautiful. That was a mistake. That was a mistake. I'm going to be able to force a trade. Now here's the pre-move. If he takes, if he takes my bishop, I'm going to be able to recapture with my queen. So he's going in for this. Okay, that's fine. Let's just take. All right. This pawn was a weakness anyway. This was what's called a backwards pawn. Notice there's no pawn here or here to support it. So this is a backwards pawn. So I'm now trading off one of my weaker pawns for one of his stronger pawns, which is cool. Sure, he's going to get the rook file, but all right. Well, maybe not. I have an idea. I have knight over and then take, and then like take, and then take with the fork. Or actually with the royal, oops. Yeah, all right. So let's do this. Let's see if I can get away with this. Now he might just hop in here. Is another thing. And I guess I just take. No. Notice his dark square bishop is active now. I might want to take his dark square bishop even if he hops in here. My king is safer than his king, which is good. A little bit. All right. Oh no, I take here. He just takes with the queen is the problem. But it's still kind of cool. Is there anything better? These rooks are doing nothing. All right, I got to watch my time a little bit. I got to be a little bit cognizant of my time. All right. So I have the dark square bishop. He's got the two knights. Now he's got to take with the queen, otherwise he's busted because I'll have this hitting the king and the rook. He's got to take with the queen. There's really no other move. I don't know why he's waiting so long. Dude, why is he waiting so long? His only move is to take with the queen. Otherwise, I'm going to have this. Be on the king, be on the queen, be on the rook. I mean, and he's just going to fall apart. He's going to crumble. All right, let's see. And Volcanic, welcome in. Yeah, totally. Liquid Stealth, thank you so much, man. I feel like making you a moderator almost. Like this is like you've been helping out a lot today. I appreciate it. All right, let's see. JT, you say, are you ready to meditate, Chad? Yeah, I know. I really want Harem King to actually participate in the meditations. I think that would be so helpful for him. It would decrease your pain, man. Meditation is a good way to alleviate pain. Wow, I'm catching up on time. He had a couple minutes on me. But yeah, I don't know. What is he thinking about here is a question. I do have this idea too, which is kind of neat. Oh, so game over. Game over. Hitting the king, hitting the queen. He'll resign now. Well, it's called a royal fork. Yeah, right there, he just resigned. So that's a royal fork, and that's how you do it. That's how chess is played, right? You just fucking keep fighting, and eventually, hopefully, things work out for you. So I won both my games. I got 21 on my puzzle rush, which was good, and yeah, that's everything went great. So we are ready for some meditation. Let's see, Liquid Stealth, you say you believe in kindness, being nice is just not. Absolutely, it absolutely is. Absolutely. Yeah. By the way, Liquid Stealth, do you have a streaming schedule? Or do you just go whenever you feel like it? Like, what's your current streaming schedule? Or do you stream anymore? Like, I have not been on Twitch nearly as much anymore recently. And while you answer that, I'm going to put my. Oh, you've been away for a year now, yeah. All right, this light should have enough juice to do this. Oh no! You got to be kidding me! This light now is effed. Wait a minute. Or no, maybe I just turned it off. Hold on a second. Let's see. Okay, cool. So let's do. We're not gonna do red right here. This could get a little crazy if we do the red, and we're gonna do the blue. I found that the blue is the best, but we need like maybe a little bit stronger. There we go. Okay, cool. Yeah, blue is totally calming. Blue is like super calming. And I kind of like the fact that it matches this pendant, right? This blue pendant. I don't know if it shows up on the stream or not, but yeah, it matches on this pendant. So basically, I always come out here super intense. I'm always like, full of life and intensity and energy, right? And then we slow things down and come to the place of peace, love, and oneness in our hearts. So take a few deep breaths while I change the category. And I have a Amitabha Buddhist chant that I play that has a chime that rings every 2 seconds. And you can use it to help regulate your breath count. So take a few more slow and deep breaths on your own while maintaining good posture. Inhale through your nose, gently raising your belly. Exhale through your mouth, gently lowering your belly. Breathe in through your nose, slowly raising your abdomen. Breathe out through your mouth, slowly lowering your abdomen. Keep your focus on your breath. Breathe in, raising your belly. Breathe out, lowering your belly. Breathe in, raising your abdomen. Breathe out, lowering your abdomen. Keep your awareness on your breath count. Inhale. Exhale. Breathe in. Breathe out. Your breath calms your body, and your body calms your mind. Be mindful of your breath count. Visualize yourself sitting on the tallest mountain peak. Watching the clouds float through the sky beneath you. Two clouds move together and merge into one. And one cloud stretches apart, dividing into two. These clouds float through the sky before disappearing over the horizon. These clouds are like your thoughts. Thoughts come into being and exist for a while in conscious awareness before disappearing from your mind. That is the nature of human thought. Inhale. Exhale, releasing all that does not serve you well. Breathe in.
Breathe out, releasing all that is of no benefit to you. Stay true to your breathing. When thoughts arise in your mind, picture them as clouds floating through the sky before disappearing over the horizon. And return your focus to your breath count. Your essence is love. Your love is manifested as light. Your purpose is to shine your light on others. Awakening the inner light within them. And they will shine their light on all whom they encounter. Until all of humanity is glowing radiantly as one once again. Inhale. Exhale, releasing all that does not serve you well. Breathe in. Breathe out, releasing ego, which obscures your third eye sight. Keep your attention directed on your breath count. When thoughts arise in your mind, visualize them as clouds floating through the sky before disappearing over the horizon. Clearing your mind and returning your focus to your breathing. On your next breath, travel down beneath the level of conscious awareness. Go all the way down to the region of your heart chakra. Feel the love emanating from this location. And the pulsating energy surrounding this love. Experience the perfect peace residing here. giving yourself permission to experience the joy in this location. For in this place you are eternal. In this location, you are home. Inhale. Exhale, releasing all that is of no benefit to you. Breathe in. Breathe out, releasing any interference blocking your third eyesight. Stay focused on your breathing. When thoughts do arise in your mind, release them. Do not judge them. Let them go. Inhale. And as you exhale, travel down beneath the level of consciousness. Go all the way down to where your essence flows the strongest. Give yourself permission to experience the immaculate love residing here. In this state of perfect monism, you are one with all of creation. Focus deep on this center point. And when you're ready, travel through. I'll see you on the other side. Here, at your center point, you recall your true identity. At your center, you remember how you came to be. Here, at your center point, you recall your divine purpose. Which is spreading love and light to all of those whom you encounter. Focus on your center point. Becoming cognizant of any emotions and feelings you experience here. Stay focused on your center point. Giving yourself permission to experience an abundance of joy within you. The source of all creation is pure love. And being one with that source, you flow eternally as pure love. In this place of perfect monism, you are home. flowing eternally from the source of all creation. Inhale. Exhale, releasing all stress and tension from your body. Breathe in. Breathe out, releasing all fear from your mind. Gently open your eyes and return to the present moment, bringing with you the peace from this meditation to your corporeal body. Namaste. Thank you so much for sharing this holiest of spaces with me. I am honored and humbled to be here with you as your meditation guide. I hope you each feel more peaceful and relaxed, more centered and grounded, more loving and kind, and most importantly, I hope you're able to take the peace and love of this meditation with you and share it with those in the external world. Namaste. How was that for everyone? Liquid Stealth. Wonderful, beautiful, excellent. I'm really glad that you enjoyed this. I'm glad you got something out of this. And JT Farms, my channel shaman, I'm really grateful that you spent this time with me here in this sacred space. Whenever we connect, whenever anyone in this chat connects during the meditation, the energy becomes stronger and more beautiful. And I appreciate you. Thank you so much. That was a 30-minute meditation, right on the dot, which is beautiful. So thank you all so much for being here with me. Liquid Stealth, you say you found that the 2-second bell helped you inhale for nearly 1 minute. Yeah, the 2-second bell really, really helps. I was at an Amitabha Buddhist library that also was a temple, and they gave me that Buddhist chant. I actually got to participate in the Buddhist chant, and then I got a recording of it. And that bell really helps you regulate your breath count, and I find it super useful and super beneficial, and it helps me go deeper because you're not constantly thinking if your breath count is regular. You have that as a tool to use. So that's great. Very focusable chant, indeed it does. Wonderful. I like that. I'm going to search for one. Yeah, anything with a 2-second count, or you can do a 4-second count with a chime, or some people do 8-second counts with the chimes. any kind of counting device really helps you go deeper. It's one less thing to worry about because you just get in that flow and that rhythm, and you can really go deep within and find that place of perfect love and oneness and become more peaceful. So thank you, and it's so awesome that you came in here today. This is really good. Okay, so let's see. We are going to wind things down for the stream. I'm in super zenned out mode right now, and I want to keep it that way. I don't want to play any chess or do anything else like that right now. I just want to have a very peaceful, relaxing evening and just kind of go with it. If you're a subscriber, you can copy and paste this raid call when we raid someone. And if not, send them love and kindness. And now is always a really cool time because Liquid Stealth, you know, you're a streamer. People appreciate raids, right? It's a great way to help you build your community. So being able to share my community with another community is always such a blessing. And I'm truly honored and grateful to be able to do that. So let's see. Liquid Stealth, you say you've been going at this meditation solo. So it's great to be with someone that gets it and is so good at this. Well, thank you. Those are super kind words. Yeah, I'm here to spread meditation to the world. I'm the only person doing meditation on Twitch right now, from my understanding, and it's so important in the fitness and health community to have something for mental health, you know, to and emotional health and spiritual health, and it's just. And there used to when the pandemic hit, you know, there were quite a few yogis and people doing meditation, and you know, people went back to work, got busy with other stuff, but now I do these meditations, and I feel like if anyone wanders in here who's never had exposure to meditation, this can be a great asset for them, and they can maybe start meditating on themselves by themselves or in this whenever I stream, and it's just a good exposure to meditation. So I'm just really, really lucky to be able to have this medium and to be able to stream meditations to people all over the world too, right? You might live in an environment where you've had zero exposure, and now all of a sudden you're in, you know, Saharan Africa, and all of a sudden you can tune into a meditation. So I'm really blessed. Thank you. Liquid Stealth, you say 100%. As I'm aging, you're seeing things for the first time and now have the understanding of knowing. Absolutely, which sometimes is great and sometimes not. Yeah, I mean, it's a double-edged sword, right? Once you know, and once you're able to connect, you know, you're able to see things so clearly sometimes. And just having that faith and that love within you is so important. But then it's our duty to help others to understand that, and to help others remember who they truly are, you know, because we need to remember who we are, and then by remembering what our true identity is, we can help others remember that they're also pure love at their core. So. And you're enjoying the life process. Wonderful. That's wonderful. That's beautiful. All right, let's see who's out in the Twitch world. Let's see who's streaming right now. All right. I don't want to stream a rerun, even though Ruby True is really good. She does sound ASMR. I don't want to do a rerun. Let's raid Soma Green. Soma Green is very interesting because absurdist humor, but she also does guided meditation one night a week. I think it's Mondays, and she's just a really interesting human being. Yeah, and she does all sorts of just ridiculous stuff, and I like to laugh. I like to laugh, and I like to support other comedians and other people who make others, who spread the joy, who spread the love. So we're gonna raid Soma Green, and I just want to say. Oh, you know what? There's actually, you know what? I'm going to mix it up. There's someone who I've never rated before. Hoodles. And she, I believe, is an astronomer. So we're going to give her a raid, I believe. She's always looking at the stars. So thank you all so much for being here. I love you all unconditionally. And just be nice to the people around you. And thanks again, Harem King, for the subscription. And thank you for the follow, for whoever that was. Namaste.